Every class with going over what we did in the last class, so do about half dozen repetitions of eye contact and palm touch, and then we'll start doing a little bit of healing, and then we'll introduce some new lessons. Hi, sweet pea. Okay, eye contact, and remember you're going to toss the treat. Tossing the treat is prey drive. And try to have those treats in your hand behind your pocket. They're going to be focused on your pocket every time you dip in. So what's happening is you're putting out the effort to get your dog's attention. You and your dog together have a combined effort of 100%. The more effort you put out, the less effort your dog puts out. So right now, you ignored your dog, you looked at me, and your dog looked up at you. That's exactly what you want. So the treats are behind your hand, and we may have to back up in our expectation. If you haven't had a chance to train since last class, then you'll have to back up in your expectation, and you're going to wait until they disconnect from a distraction. So watch your dog. I'm going to say yes at the time. You want yes. Perfect. Yes. And now say look up when they're eating. Yes. Now look up. Yes. And see how fast they jerk up? You have to say it when they're eating. When they're eating. So, and you're only saying look up once. Otherwise, you're putting out more effort than your dog. All right, see how much attention you're getting now? So the more you ignore your dog, the more your dog tries to engage you. And he says, feed me, feed me. Yes? Yes. Good. Okay, go ahead and do palm touch after you've had some repetitions of look up. We must have had to go really bad. Oh. Okay, so remember palm touch. If you haven't had a chance to work them since the last class, you're going to start out with a treat right in the middle of your palm. Offer it to your dog. As soon as they touch your hand with their mouth, you're going to say yes. Make sure you have a marker sound. Another treat, yes. Another treat, yes. Another treat, yes. And then hands together and no treat as soon as they touch your hand, yes, and toss it. So when you're having them touch your hand without the treat, that's when you start tossing. So you're always tossing. You don't want to hand it to them. You always toss. Yes. There you go. Now, say the name. Okay, so you're saying their name as they're eating. And what's happening for both the palm touch and the eye contact, if you say their name when they're eating, then what happens is you're teaching a sense of immediacy because they already have this rhythm going on. So now you're putting out a lot of effort to get Diesel's attention. The more effort you put out, the less he does. So turn your back on him. All right? And just count to 2 and go back and now ask for his attention. Okay, and you're only going to be turned away 2-3 minutes. So, okay, so you may have to back up and go back to eye contact. So I'm going to talk you through it. So right now I'm his distraction. He's looking at the other dogs. As soon as he disconnects, and he's pretty stressed. It's not warm out here, and he's panting a lot. Did you take him for a walk before you came?
Yeah, we think.
Okay. So, also, they're litter mates, so they should be farther away from each other, because what's happening is they're bonding with each other. And now, as soon as he quits looking, you're going to say yes, and you're going to give him a treat. And see, this is what happens when you raise litter mates together. It's actually called litter mate syndrome. They have such a strong bond with each other that they are seriously freaking out when they... And you're just going to have to wait them out. This is the hardest thing, is the patience you need with the dog. And is he eating treats when you're handing it to him? Okay, good. So poke him in the back end with your finger. Yes, give him a treat, yes. Okay, now you're going to wait him out again. Go ahead and just a little poke just to get his attention. What a goober little man. Yes, perfect timing. That was perfect timing. Okay, now you're just going to wait. Yes. So he didn't look at you, but his head panned pretty good. And now he's distracted. You're going to wait him out till he disconnects from his distraction. Yes. So again, he didn't look at you, but you saw by his posture he disconnected. And that's what we're waiting for. Okay, so you just wait him out. Yes. So you want to remember to say yes, so now he knows to come look for the treat. And you can point it out to him, that's all right. So, and same thing with him, you may have to back up and do eye contact with him. Walk him through the steps. And they love each other, you guys, and they love each other too much. They should be loving you that much. Huh? Are you my friend? You're my friend. He's getting worse? So you may have to back up and ask for eye contact. As soon as he disconnects from distraction with me, you're going to say yes and toss the treat. And just wait him out. So stamp, do something to get attention. There, yes. Yes. So what happened was you said yes when he turned back. There, yes. So go ahead and show him where a treat is. There you go. Okay, now. You know what? You have how many years of bad habits? Yeah. And it may not even be a bad habit. It's just a habit towards something else instead of what we're doing. So yes, it is hard to reprogram. I'm not going to say train. It's harder to reprogram. So what's happening is you have that treat right there to show him. Go back and ask for eye contact first. So we need to back up in our expectations. So remember, first grade, you're going to say yes and treat when they disconnect from a distraction. Second grade, you're going to say yes and treat when they look your direction. Third grade, you're going to say yes and treat when they look at you, but maybe not necessarily eye contact, but by then, since she kind of knows it, you may get it. And then fourth grade, they're going to look up and say, just give it to me. All right? So that's our goal. So we're distracted. And as soon as she disconnects from distraction, yes. So did you notice that? How she didn't necessarily look at you, but she was disconnecting from distraction. So yes. So you want to repeat yes after I say it. Because that needs to come from you. And that may just be stress. It's like, I can't eat anymore. Okay. Is that freaking him out? Good, good. Good. Okay, let's do a little bit of healing. These two exercises are kind of stagnant exercises, and so the stress may be building up. So remember, heels on the left side. You just start walking, The instant they're right here, even if it's accidentally, you're going to say yes, toss that treat, turn and go the other direction. They're right here accidentally as they try to pass you up, yes, and toss that treat, go the other direction. Eventually, as the dog comes, instead of passing you up, the dog's going to look up at you and say, okay, I'm here, toss it. That's your goal. Left side is what you want. So, and remember, you're turning after you toss the treat. You're turning and going the other way. So when she's already in front of you, just turn and go. And you want to turn away from her. Turn away from her so she always stays on the left side. All right, make sure you guys got enough space so you're not walking into a wall. And then she's got a little bit too much leash. Let me get my treats and I'll show you. Okay, so you want them staying on the left side, and when you turn around, you want to turn away from them. So I'll show you. It's always easier to show than tell. I have a handful of treats. Hi, sweetie. Here we go. With me, honey. Come on. Yes. So see how she's too far away? I'll just turn and go. Yes. Yeah, jackpot. Yes, she looked at me, so even though she was too far ahead, I gave it to her. Too far. Too far. Yes. Oops, too far, honey. Yes. There it is, yes. Uh-oh, too far. Come on with me. Yes. Yes. So she's pretty good, so now I can start saying heel. Heel. Yes. Heel. Too far away from me. Come on, baby. Yes. Heel. Too far away from me. Come on, baby. Atta girl. Yes. Heel. That was pretty. That was a good one. So notice I turn away from her. As soon as she's here, I toss a treat and then I turn away. Okay? If she comes back relatively close, I toss another treat. If she's just too wide or goes too far forward, so give her enough leash that she's next to you because she needs to be to get the treat. You don't want to restrain her. You want to train her. Okay? So have those treats ready to go in your hand. Yes. And if you can walk a little faster to keep it. So you're turning away from her. Turn to the right. Nice. And then just go. Yep, you're right. Just pull her over there. She's just being a goober. Okay, so turn away from her again. There you go. Go. So too far away. That was way too far away. So wait till, if she's going to be that far away, you at least want her looking at you, which was perfect for half a second. So yeah, you really got to, good, 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 good. Yep, she's shopping. So don't wait for her if it's not your treat. Good. Turn away from her so you don't get caught up with it. Turn to the right. It is. Okay, well, basically don't run your dog over. Right? Don't run your dog over. Okay, turn to the right. Nice. And then go, go, go. That's pretty. That was pretty. No, you want her on your left side. Because if we were walking on the street and there's no sidewalk, we need to be walking towards traffic, and them on our left side will be keeping them safe. That's pretty. Very nice. And look at that. Looking up at you, that's exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. Yep, just go. Leash is on her neck. So now, could you tell that you rewarded her when she was in front of you? Okay, so try to do it when she's right here. You want that marker sound when she's here. Okay, the marker sound needs to be when she's at your side. Yes. So I say heel, so I can show you one more time. Right? Here we go, sweetie. Okay, off please. Let's heel. Yes, she's beside me, then I toss forward. I'm going to say, come here, sweetie. Yes, when she's beside me. Yes. Turn and go heel. Yes. Turn and go heel. I know, you got a freebie, huh? Yes. Turn and go heel. Oh, sweetie, honey, you have to stay. I wanted to see how long she'd stay at that side. No, sorry. You don't get to pick when I give it to you. I do. Good girl. Come on, baby. Yes. Turn and go heel. Yes. Turn and go heel. Way too far forward and she wasn't paying attention. Yes. Good girl. Turn, go heel. Come with me, honey. Yeah. That was nice, okay? So you might get dizzy. Yeah. I know. Yeah, the whole... So it's when she's right at your side, you say yes. She's going to be on your left side. There you go. And you just start walking. So yes. Well, what happened was your hand was up really high and you just dropped it. So you kind of need to bowl past her. Yep, just start walking. And she's not in the right place, so just start going this way.
This way.
Good. So what's happening is your leash is too tight. You're holding her, so you're doing all the work instead of letting her do it. If she gets in front of you, then you're just going to turn and go. All right, she's going to be with you because, nice, good. Turn and go. Yes, perfect. Turn and go. Yes, I got a feeling those hot dogs are sticking to the fingers though. So wait till she gets there, and you want to make sure you say yes. That's your marker sound. So that's when she knows that was perfect. All right, is this making sense? Good. Okay, we're going to do stand. All right, so we did sit and down before. Well, let's just remind them what down is first. All the dogs know sit. I've seen them all sitting, but we need to remind them what down is. So remember, we down from a stand. If they're already sitting and they don't want to down, they can just brace so easy. But also the reason we don't want to always down from a sit is because then you're going to extinguish the sit and you're communicating sit as step one to down. So you tell them sit, then you tell them stay, and they're going to lay down on their own. You're not going to have to sit anymore. So from a stand, and I'll just take a couple steps away to get them up, so that's okay. And that was perfect, and that should have been in front of the camera. That was perfect. So I'm going to lure their head down. I have a treat in my hand. I'm going to get it close to their head, and I'm going to go slow enough that their head will follow me, and then my hands will go on the bony shoulders and slide back, depending on the size of your dog, 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and you'll feel it soft. Don't squeeze hard, but squeeze a little bit, and most dogs will collapse. If they don't, you can, well, you have a terrier, okay? They didn't read that part of the handbook. You may have to wiggle back and forth to get them off balance, but your goal is to keep the head down. All right? Your goal is to keep the head down. And then there's those of us who already know it. Nice, that was perfect, that was perfect. So I would also put your hands on the shoulders because her butt went down and then she goes, I don't have to go all the way. But that was really nice getting the head down. Just make sure those elbows hit the ground. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That was pretty good. She still sat first, but her shoulders are following. It's not like she never intended to go down.
Yes.
And that's just a terrier down. So get the head down first. Head down first. So get the treat close enough to his, there you go, nice. And you may have to wiggle him back and forth to knock him off balance, but make sure the head goes down first. So if his head comes up, nice. So if the head comes up, you have to bring your treat back up to get his head and bring it back down, okay? So do you want something different? Maybe even if this isn't better, it's different and it may be more appealing right now. Okay, and does it work? Really? You don't have to, you don't have to bend over as much then, right? Here's a few more. Oh. Uh-huh. So he doesn't want those either? He goes, oh no.
Okay, down.
It's not what I'm used to. I know, it's rabbit. They should like it, right? So, and she may just always go back end first, but you saw how the front end was following. So that's pretty good. So I just want to make sure they don't think if you tell them sit, they can immediately lay down. So that's why I want it to come from a down. Okay, so now the stand command. So you're going to start out with them at your left side. Otherwise, you're going to really mix my brain up if you do it off the right. You want to have them as close to you as possible. And this is when I do have the leash snug. Most of the time, I want a fairly loose leash, so they have to pay attention to me. But I'm going to have them sitting at my left side, pull that leash snug so their neck is right up against my leg. And then the treat is in my left hand, and it's going to go straight to the side. I don't want to go forward. I want to go to the side. What's going to happen if I have that head snug? They can't move their front end, so they'll pop up their back end to try to get the treat. So let's see if she'll do this with me. Look what I got. I got all this stuff. Come on, ready? Look what I got. Here we go, baby. Sit. Yes. No, we're going to sit, honey. Good girl. Look at this. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, look, there it is. Look, there it is. Get it. Get it. Get it. Come on, get it. Get it. I need that. Oh, sorry, look. You just lost it, honey bunch. No, we have to do it right, okay? Sit. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Look. Here, get this. Get it, get it, get it. Get that. Oh, get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. So what's happening is she's trying to be really good. Get it. There it is. She did back up behind me first, and I don't care. She can get a jackpot. That was hard for her. Let's try it again, okay? Here we go. Ready? So, and I would get a collar with smaller links, because this size is actually digging into her, and the whole purpose of a pinch collar is to pinch, not dig in. So you only want the link big enough to have to go through the coat. So I rarely tell people if you have a big dog, get big links. Even Great Danes, my Dobermans, have small links. Okay, come here, sweetie. Ready? Come here. Here we are. Ready? Come here. Look, 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 look. Okay, sit. Yes, ready? Okay, get it. Get it. Yes, good girl. So with her, since she's trying to be good, And then she's a little stressed with me because she doesn't know me. She didn't want to get up to follow my hand. So I had to drop it by her left rear leg. All right, let's try it again. Ready? Come here, baby. Sit, please. So so I'm going to put it up higher on. Oh, good girlie. Here. Data girl. Okay, ready? You got to sit better. Ready? Keep her close to me. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. There it is. Oh, get it, get it, get it. Oh, get it. Get it. Oh, look at that. It's a big one. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yes, good one. Good one. My dogs don't have the manners, so they'll pop up right away. Good girlie. So your goal, hopefully, is for... Now, if she didn't have the pinch collar up, she may have gotten up. Okay, but since I had to keep the leash snug, I don't want her front end to move away from me, because so you want to hold even closer to the collar, because your arms aren't going to be long enough to stretch the leash on this way and the hand over, the treat over there. So hold closer to the collar. So he's on your right side, so your left hand is going to be on your right thigh. No, you're okay. Where were you? Okay. So the leash is in, yes, perfect, perfect. And then the treat goes straight out. Good, yes, and then let him get it. So instead of tossing it forward, you're going to toss it by his back leg. Okay? That way he'll just pop his back end up. And let him see it. Yes, good one. Good dog. Good dog. Okay, let her get it. She's up. Let her get it. Okay, so you're going to swap hands. The leash is in your right hand and the treat's in your left. Okay? Well, and you can just put a few in your hand, yeah. Okay, is this making sense? Only say it once. There you go. Okay, pull her in close. So I usually have my hand on my... Get it. Get it, get it, get it. Tease her. Get it, get it, get it, get it. So you may have to lean down and tease her right in front, and then just keep tossing it. Don't. There, good girlie. She gets it. Let her get it. Let her get it. Yes, she's up. Nice. So you don't have to, I don't know if you're tossing it or if it's just rolling. It doesn't have to go quite as far. Okay. So yeah, so your goal is eventually they just pop up their back end. Good girlie, good sit, nice job. So first make sure you have her attention. Tease her with it first. Get it. And walking forward doesn't work, baby cakes. So the leash, you want to swap. Leash is in your right hand, treat's in your left. There you go. So all the way, and then what I do is I have my hand right on my left hip, or left thigh, sorry. Yes, perfect, perfect. So as long as you keep the head snug to your leg, tease him. There you go. And then by his left rear leg, toss it. Look what I got, sweetie. Look. What's that? Get it. But don't let his head go. Yeah, because if his head goes, then his back end doesn't have to move. Yeah, there you go. Look. Get it. There. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Do it again, huh? Okay, go ahead and have him sit. Good boy. Nice sit. Nice sit. Do you want some of my treats? There, good boy, good boy. And here, I'll give you different enough. Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. There you go. Uh-huh. Good, sit. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Yes. So what's happening is she's stepping away and standing up. You want her standing up first. So you let her head go too far away. Just think of her head being, her neck being Velcro to your leg. She has to stand up before you let her go get the treat. Good. Try to only say it once. So, but see how she's stepping forward? We want her to plant her feet. So I'll go get my dog and show you what our ultimate goal is. Stay. Get back. Get back. Back. Yeah. Okay, so our goal for stand, halt, dash, dash. Ready? Stand. I just want them to pop up. Okay, go girl. Ready? Halt. Stand. Oops. Stand. Yeah. Up. Cheater. Ready? Right here. Stand. Good. Good. Right here. Look, look. One more. Okay, come here. Ready? Stand. Good girl. Okay, so I would like, my goal is for them to stay in one place, not have to step into a stand, but just pop up into that stand. Okay, let's put you back. Okay, and remember, I'm leaning over enough that my hand is right next to their leg, their neck, and so I'm holding them to the side. I'm not holding them up. When you pull their head up, it is more comfortable for them to sit than to stand, so I have to lean over. Okay, let's go ahead and do stay. All right? So I start with my dog in a sit. And I'm going to have him in heel position, so for most people that's on the left side. I want to hold the leash kind of like with my elbow against my side and my hand straight out. I want it loose enough to wiggle. I don't want the clip hanging down, and I don't want them to be able to feel the leash at all. So a little bit looser. There you go. So I'm going to tell them, stay as I put my hand in front of their face. If they move their head, I'm not going to go looking for their face, because your smarter dogs are going to say, oh, if I don't look, you're not going to leave, and I don't have to stay. So it's stay. If their face isn't there, that's their problem. I'm just going to take one step away and come back and give them the treat. Stay, one step away, come back, give them the treat. If they get up, since I'm only one step away, I'm going to give them a really quick leash correction from where I'm at, then go back and ask them to sit. Okay, and not so hard you're moving their body by their neck. You should never move your dog's body by their neck. It's just going to be stay. If they get up, pop. Go back, ask them to sit. Stay. Good dog, here's your treat. Stay. Good dog, here's your treat. All right? So go ahead and try that. And then come back and give a treat. There you go. Oops. Okay, but make her sit first. You want to treat them in the position you want. So we want a sit. If they lay down, just pull the front end back up into sit, and now go back. So what happened was, and it's okay to hand the treat. Because if you toss it now, they're going to get up and you're no longer rewarding in the position you want to reinforce. So if you go too far away, that's a confidence killer. And you saw how right before you got back, your dog scooted to you. So it's just one step away, immediately come back, give a treat. One step away. So you're only gone 2-3 seconds. So, and you're going sideways. We don't care where she looks. Go to the side, take a step to the side, come back and give a treat. There you go. Tell her stay. Yeah, we don't care if she looks at you, looks at wherever, tell her stay and step. Now give her a leash correction. Just pop straight up. Nope, she doesn't get a treat. Good. So, okay, again, always easier to show than tell. Come here, sweetie. And I'm only picking on you because she'll work with me. So it's not like I'm picking on you. She's willing to work with me. Come here, sweetie. Come on, baby dog. Sit. Yes to you. Stay. Oopsie. Right away, leash correction. Stay. Yes to you. Stay. Oopsie. Sit. Stay. Very nice. Stay. So see how fast the leash correction comes? Come on, honey. I can do 2 in a row, okay? Come here. Here we go. Come on, baby. Sit. Yes. Off, please. Off, please. Good. Come right here. Sit. Yes. Stay. Oopsie. Sit. Stay. Sit. Stay. Yes. Good job. Stay. Good job. Yes, I would get smaller links, and you want it to sit snug on the skin. Otherwise, when you pull, it's doing the wrong thing and it's digging in. And you just want it to give little pinches. But you want it to sit up high on the neck. If it slides down, it's way too big. Way too big. Nice, nice. So for the dogs that know it, now what you can do is say stay and go to their other side and give them a treat. Stay, go back and give a treat, okay? Nice, and give a treat. So just give them a little pop, and it's okay to hand it because you want them to stay sitting when you still give it to her. Nice. So you need to try to bend down a little quicker so that your dog isn't standing up by the time you hand the treat. All right? Only say it once. So go back and give the treat. Go back and give the, yeah, you know what? There's a lot of things to remember. So yes, just go back and give the treat. And then go back. Good. Nice. Very nice. That was pretty. Very pretty. Good. And then give a treat. Good. So when they get up, then you want to give a real quick leash correction. And I would say your collar is too big also.
Sit.
I won't go that far, baby cakes. So when people approach, ask her to look at you. Okay, that's what that default position is for. Yeah, ask her to look at you. But so you want smaller links. You only need a link big enough to go through the coat. And I'll show you the size of links on my dog's collar. See, these are a lot smaller. See how much smaller these are? So they only have to, and then you want to take off the rubber tips. Oh, yes, because that negates the whole purpose of the collar. Yeah. No, that's a marketing tool. Not those rubber tips are so that they know you'll buy it, but it doesn't mean it'll work. Yeah. So see how small these links are? And let's go ahead and put this on her right now. So you want it sitting right on her neck, and you want it snug enough it won't slide down. Yeah. There you go, baby. All right. And see how that stays up high? That's your goal. Oh, I think I got it caught in her collar. Hi, baby cakes. Hang on. Come here. Hang on. Well, boxers are supposed to be handsy. Okay, I guess I have to do this. There we go. Okay, stops. Stop it, sweetie. Yep, that's puppy. Well, she will if you try to stop her, so just use a squirt bottle. As long as you try to stop it, she will. If you don't stop it, it'll turn into a habit. So go ahead and use the squirt bottle. Good. Good, good, good. Good. So now this isn't digging in the way yours is. And then you want it, so you don't want to hold her in place. So let it, there you go. Perfect. And then don't let her get up between every repetition. Just give her a pop. So once you say stay, even if you're going to give them a treat, don't let them get up. So the treat doesn't mean you're done training them. It just means this repetition was good. Okay, so they should stay sitting until you tell them to do something else. So you can have a release word. I say okay, some people say free, some people say break. You can have a release word, or you just tell them to do something different. So if you've been doing sit, stay, okay, let's go do heel. So just tell them heel. All right? Good girly. And a little bit looser. You don't want her feeling the leash. Okay? You're going to have the leash ready to pop if you need. Now you can pull up. If you say sit and she goes, baby, tomorrow, good girly. So see how easy that was? And with your leash, your collar, she was fighting it. Good girl. And now just pull up. Pull, and don't give in. Good girly. So see how quick she sat? So give her, yeah. So she doesn't get the treat. She got up. Yeah. And I know you're already in reward mode. And it's just hard to throw that into reverse. Yes. Nice. Nice.